All right. I am on a little bit early for today's TNT Tuesday noon training where we are going to lunch and learn just because I'm doing something new with my streaming software and my live. So I just want to make sure that we are up and running. So I am going to figure it out. If it kills somebody, we are going to learn to do all of the things. And I am not seeing me there. Let's see. Am I on YouTube? Let's see. YouTube. Home. Let's see. At the beauty box for him. Let's see. I'm here. Let me click on the live button. Not showing it there. Not showing it there. Let me check my Facebook page because I might have to do it another way. Thanks, believers. Not there. Groups. Let's see, what else could I do? You are live. It says I am live. Okay, let me look again because I don't see it, ladies. Nope. I don't believe the height. I'm live here, but I am not live here. Okay, we're saving changes. We are doing it here. Let me see. Thanks, believers. Oh, that's so crazy. What did I do wrong? I guess I'm just going to go live from my phone and I'll have to figure this out later. I am doing something not right, but I don't know what it is. I am looking, but it's not showing. Oh, let's see. I am looking, but it is not showing up as live. Okay. 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 Groups. Thanks, believers. Don't see that. Okay, what time is it? It's 12 noon, so I'm going to go ahead and go live straight to Facebook because we like to do things in an orderly fashion, don't we? Maybe I'll find that video later. I'll keep it going. Okay. Good afternoon, y'all. It is noon 01 on Tuesday, May 28th, 2024, and I am so excited to come to you for a fun an educational, inspirational, and motivational Tuesday noon training with yours truly, Cheryl Banks, your fearless leader. I hope you enjoy this. Please take the link and share it with any of your other Mary Kay sisters today. As a result of me constantly feeding my mind, you get to reap the benefits because I know that some of you are busy at work, and you're not making the time maybe to read and to listen to videos on how to better yourself, better your business. And so, as your leader, I enjoy doing that, just getting better and learning how to improve and how to help you, our amazing group, our amazing, uh, you know, bosses, be successful. So today I'm going to be talking about filters for desired results. In order for us to be successful in life, we have to have certain filters. We have to know what we're saying yes to, so we'll know what we need to say no to. Does that make sense? And most of us have the common goal of being happy in life, right? Want to be happy, want to have some semblance of success and that kind of thing. So today, by the way, I hope and pray you had a grateful Memorial Day weekend. Um, we are free because our soldiers are brave. They've lost a lot. And so lifting up those families and all of that whose family members have gone on to be with the Lord. So we're lifting them up, comfort over the Memorial Day weekend, and perhaps somebody in your family served and they're no longer here. Blessings to you. Okay, blessings to you. So, with that being said, I also want to say if you guys want to go thrifting with me Saturday, let me know. We're going to go have some fun after Bible study this weekend. So, let's talk about these filters for desired results. First of all, if we want something, we have to set a goal to make it happen. Not only do we have to set a goal, but we need to put a deadline on that goal. We need to break it down. We need to share that goal with others. We need to visualize that goal, put things in places. But I want to give you some filters because I heard this. Her name was Terry Saville Foy. She has a whole video, and I pulled this part out because I liked it so much, and I've decided to expand on it. So, in order to I'm going to talk about a healthy marriage, a healthy body, a healthy mind, a healthy business, and you can do a healthy whatever it is you need. In order to have uh, desired results, healthy results in these areas, we need to do certain things. So, meaning like if you want a healthy marriage, now I'm telling you, I've been married 33 years and it's pretty healthy marriage. It wasn't always, there was a separation, there was all sorts of things, all the things. So, but now it's a pretty healthy marriage because I have learned a lot. My husband they've only have one. He's learned a lot, and we have decided to stick it out. And I think that's very important when you're setting a goal. Decide till death do your part. You're going to make it happen no matter what. Okay. So, not death literally, but you know what I mean. Don't give yourself an out so easily. You have to learn to say no to yourself. You have to learn that. That's just getting disciplined. And in a healthy marriage, one filter that think of like dirt and water, and you want to make the water drinkable. So you're putting it through a filter to get rid of all of the impurities, the negative things that would go into your body that you don't want. So first of all, I think we need to figure out what we do want, our goal, and then we decide what we let go through the filter that we put in place. For instance, if you want a healthy marriage, should you disrespect your husband in front of his friends? Let's just say that. Should you go off and be, um, you know, how we can be in front of his friends? No, right? So that is something you would not want to run through the filter. You want respect to give respect. Be the partner that you desire, right? Let's do that. Maybe if you want a healthy marriage, you can't party like you used to. You can't hang out like you used to and go to some of the places and do some of the things. So you have to ask yourself, if I do this, is it going to get me closer to my desired results? And if that answers no, we don't do it. For instance, you can't be always wanting things your way. It can't always be your way or nothing if you're in a partnership. So I have learned that you don't have to go to every fight you're invited to. I've also learned to pick my battles. Most times I don't really care about such and such. Most times I'm a pretty laid back person, whatever, whatever. But sometimes things come up that are important to me. And usually, if they're important to me, I get my way, not because I'm being a brat, just because it's important to me and I'm important to him, right? And he's same way with him. Pick your battles. So that's a filter. If I do this, say this, want this, do I do it this way, do it that way? Okay. Another thing, if you are wanting a happy marriage, should you go on dates? Should you have fun with your mates? Should it be about you guys every now and then? Absolutely. If you don't want a healthy marriage, don't spend time with each other. You know, I'm telling you, it's so important that me and my husband, we're like besties. We hang out, we talk about nothing. And my mom always says, "What do you guys have been married 33 years? What in the world are you talking about?" She says, "Most time when I see couples who've been married for any length of times, they're on different sides of the room. What are y'all talking about?" And I want to say, probably you, but it's very important. And it's also important that you're patient and forgiving and that you fight fair, right? And that you have godly counsel from friends. If you're having a problem, don't go and talk to somebody who's single. Don't go and talk to somebody who hadn't been through anything with their husbands who's not in the Bible. They don't know God's word. If you want a happy marriage, you want to have peace in the home. When he comes home, you don't just go off and start talking about what he didn't do or what didn't happen. Always pick times to have those discussions. Don't just have them willy-nilly. Have them at structured times. I'm telling you something. The house should be peaceful. I want my peace, and Robert wants his peace. So work that out. So those are healthy filters, things you need to do or not do to get the desired results that you want. Let's talk about a healthy body. That's me, right? I want a healthy body. And so, should I have that extra piece of cake or the piece of cake at all? Should I eat those nachos at midnight and then go to sleep? Should I have that extra glass of wine? Should I be walking or doing some type of exercise, or should I skip the exercise? Is skipping the exercise going to get me my desired result? Is having that extra cake and wine going to get me my desired health results? Is not drinking enough water or getting adequate sleep or sunshine? All of these things are going to help me to have a more healthy body. So when I think about skipping sleep or to watch that program an extra hour or having those nachos at midnight, since I have this built-in filter that wants these results, it's like, no, 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 I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. And of course, every now and then you backslide, but just get back on right away, get back on track. A healthy mind. If you desire a healthy mind, are you praying and meditating daily? Are you talking to God? Are you in some type of Bible study to get to know the mind of God and what he wants from us, right? And how we can glorify him and live for him. He died for us so we could live for him. That is why we are here, right? Are you part of some kind of church or community of like-minded or Christian people that you go and you get your food and you share your Bible and what you're gleaning and how God's helping them? Are you getting that kind of uh, mind check, and are you around that kind of thing? It's so important. Are you journaling? Are you sitting and one thing Terry Savelle Foy talks about is every time you go into prayer, take your journal and practice hearing from God, talking to God. We always talk and talk and talk, but sometimes you just need to be still, know that He's God, ask questions and listen and pay attention. So, should I journal today? Yeah, for that healthy mind. Of course, you might skip days, but don't get caught up in perfection. That's where we all go wrong. We think if I can't do it 100% all the time, then I can't do it, right? And that's just not the case, okay? Also, intentional surrender is important for a healthy mind. That is when you think about all of the things that stress you out, cause you fear and anxiety, and you intentionally give them to God. You surrender your problems and you focus on His joy, His peace, and what you can do for the kingdom. I love how He works things out. No matter what happens, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine, right? I was listening to a TikTok that I thought was really good. Let me see if I can remember how it goes. A man, his horse ran away. So his neighbor says, I'm so sorry about your horse that ran away. And the man says, oh, don't be. We don't know if that's good or bad, right? So the next day, the horse came back with wild horses. And so the neighbor came over and said, I'm so happy for your increase. And the man says, well, don't be. I don't know. We don't know if that's good or bad that these wild horses came, right? So the next day, the man's son was broke his leg trying to ride one of the wild horses. So the neighbor came over and said, I'm so sorry about your son's injury. And the man said, don't be sorry. We don't know if that's good or bad. The day after that, the army came to take his son into service. Oh, what do they call it? Draft his son into war. But the son failed the exam because of his broken leg. Isn't that the way life is? We don't know if something is good or bad, but we do know that God is going to make good out of the good and the bad for those who love Him and are called according to His purposes. Some of us are putting too much weight on what we see, okay, on what we see and not on the blessings that we already have. Let's just go with it, okay? Let's give God all of our worries and concerns and go about living this day as we should in a joyful, cheerful way, right? Okay, so are you reading? Are you learning? Are you growing? Ways to have a healthy mind. When I'm at the gym, y'all, okay, let me tell you, and I'm going to tell you about my routine. When I'm at the gym, I don't listen to music. I'm listening to motivational self help, something that's going to inspire me to be a better uh, business person, wife, mom, healthier body, something that's going to improve me, if nothing at all. Nothing at all means I'm talking to God and I'm trying to listen for a word. So sometimes I have nothing on. Sometimes when I'm in a car, there's nothing. But because if you let the world, it will fill your brain with unnecessary things, things that are not wholesome. And Lord knows I have enough of that flying around in my brain, you know. Okay, just saying. So let's talk about business because y'all, I know I can go off on a little rabbit hole. You have business goals. You want to save a certain amount of money in your finances. you want to save up, you want to travel, whatever kind of goals you have, you need to have a filter that some things you're not just going to let through because they're not going to get you closer to your goal, right? So let's just say business, for instance. If you have a business, you need to have a goal. Every successful business has goals. Okay, so find what you're working for. You can throw up three or five and then decide which one is going to help the three or fives come through, right? So, business goals. And then once you have goals for your business, have a schedule. When am I going to do the one or two things that I need to do consistently to make this business successful? Right? So, there's usually one or two things. Like if you're in my business, reaching out to people, booking appointments, then once you get those appointments, keep them by working with the people, coaching them. So figure those one, two, three things out and make sure you schedule time every day to get it done. Tony Robbins said, take pride in your business. Take pride in whatever it is that you're setting these filters up. PRIDE, personal responsibility in your daily efforts. John Maxwell says, I can tell if you're successful or not by looking at your date book. I can tell if you're successful, I can tell what's important to you by looking at your checkbook, where you spend your money. So those are some things. Also, business filters. Bounce back ability is important. If you get a no, is that going to stop you from your next call, your next appointment? What is it that's going to, I'm tired of rejection, so I'm not going to make those calls. No. In order to get the results you desire, you're going to have to keep going. And let me just tell you about rejection. It gets easier. Your skin gets thicker. Just keep going and keep doing the work. The activity is so important. Okay. I think a lot of us get stressed out and worried because we're overthinking and underworking. That's what frustration is. Your mind overthinking and your body's not doing the activity or work to make these things happen. So what filters are you using for the results you desire? Let me tell you about something I started doing not that long ago. So God put it in my heart in March 2023 to start a nonprofit. Okay, because it's never been a desire of mine. I've never even thought about it. I've always loved Jesus girl here. But in praying for something for my business, he put it in my heart to start a whole other business that's a nonprofit. So part of the nonprofit is that one of the things we do is a 7 a.m. daily devotional. You can check it out if you're in our group, or you can go to YouTube at The Beauty Box, TheBeautyBox, the number 4, HIM is the handle, at The Beauty Box for him. Every weekday at 7 a.m., I get up. Well, I have a devotional. So I get up at 5:30, do my makeup, and I'm on set like I'm an actor. I'm in front of my camera at 7 a.m. So that sets me up for success because I do, right after I get off camera, I go and work out. Okay. And right after I go and work out, well, I'm supposed to shower and I'm ready for the day. And the great thing is, y'all, we need to be having a winning routine. And by 9 o'clock in the morning, I have done my daily devotionals with people in our community. I have gone to the gym because right after daily devotionals, I go to the gym, get a workout in. And I have come home, and sometimes I've even had breakfast and everything by 9 a.m. Right? So perhaps you work a regular job or a normal job and you have to be at the job at 9 a.m. So maybe you have to get up at 7, do your own devotional time, get on with me for 15, 20 minutes, get your little workout done, and be ready for the day. And the great thing about when I'm working out, that hour, I don't work out more than an hour. Who we're kidding? I'm not trying to be Superman. I just want to be healthy, right? And use these muscles. You don't use it, you lose it. So my workout's about an hour, and now I'm on with the day. My 10 reach outs. So those are things that I do: devotional, gym, reach outs for my business. So I've done the major things first. Those are the things that are most important. Spending time with God, then I'm at the gym and I'm getting more God, more training, more good things. And then I'm coming home and doing my reach outs. So that's my God time, my health time, my work time. So, what kind of winning routine can you put into place for yourself? Like at night, like when I put my clothes in the drawer, my workout clothes, I put the t shirts and the pants together as I'm going to wear them. So I don't even have to think about it. So I suggest that you go to war. WAR, be a woman anchored in routine, and have a winning routine. And I think that just sitting down, putting pen to paper, talking to God, waiting for answers, deciding what you want, then you can decide what filters you need to have the desired results. I know you can do it. I believe in us. Let's do it together. Teamwork makes the dream work. Love you.